Hi everyone, my name is Tony and I am from the Binomo Trading Platform's YouTube channel team. Today we're going to take a look at some common mistakes traders make and I'll try to tell you how to avoid them. Let's get started. The first mistake is trading without a plan. Whether you're trading FTTs or CFDs, make sure you have a plan ready. Have you already forgotten what a CFD is? Yeah? Let's start at the beginning. We've already talked about it in this video. If you haven't seen it, you'll see you can choose the trading mode on the platform between fundamentally different mechanics, FTT and CFD. The principle behind making trades is the same, analyzing price movement, forecasting and trading. But with CFDs, the trade time is not limited in advance. You can choose when to close and open trade, after 1 minute or after 5 days, for example. CFD asset quotes are exactly the same as for FTT, for gold, company stocks and indices. Only there is less choice of assets, for now. That's why today we're going to deal with FTTs, since there are more opportunities for active trading and it is a better example for explaining topics like having a trading plan. Many traders have heard of this concept, but not everyone follows it, which is a terrible mistake. Without a clear plan, you will never know exactly what led you to a certain result, and therefore you will not be able to do anything about it. So, how do we make our trading plan? Wake up half an hour early and open the economic calendar. It is located here on Binomo. It has future and past events. We are interested in future events. There are a lot of events in the economic calendar. If you click on any of them, you will learn more about them. We get data on the GDP in Canada. As we can read, it is a measure of the total value of all goods and services produced by Canada. The GDP is considered as a broad measure of Canadian economic activity and health. Well, great. This will definitely affect the price of the Canadian dollar. Let's put together a plan. Title: Canada Gross Domestic Product Annualized. Past value minus 1.1%. Forecast 2.5%. Asset AUD CAD. Time 1:30 p.m. There is no time on the calendar, but you can find the release time of the report in 5 seconds on Google. Then we start watching the market closely at 1:30 p.m. If the forecast is correct and the indicator goes up, I will trade down. And if it is the other way around, I will trade up. Let's move on to another mistake. The foreign exchange market that we see on the charts operates around the clock. That's why lots of beginners start living a 24-hour lifestyle. They either don't take their eyes off the charts at all and are super stressed, or they don't know when they should be working and when to take a break. Professional traders are not staring at the charts all the time. They work during a specific trading session, make forecasts, open position, and then move away from the charts. Ask yourself a simple question: when do I have free time? Think of trading as a job that you do during a clearly defined period of time. Let's say you trade between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Great, this is your trading time. Now make sure no one disturbs you during that time. Finish everything else before the trading period, freed up entirely for trading only. That way you can also find the best strategy. Another common mistake is not practicing enough on the demo account. The demo account is where key trading skills are developed: observation, discipline and mental stability. And professionals suggest testing new strategies on the demo. On Binomo, it's super convenient. There's a real chart, real asset prices and absolutely the same instruments as on the real one. Only the money is not real, and not all the assets are available. When you get a higher status level, there are more available. Practice any potentially successful strategy here. Take me for example. I test every strategy at least 3 times on the demo before using it on my real account. I'm currently on the demo account. Let's test one of the simplest strategies that's a favorite of mine together: trend trading using the moving average. First, find the instrument you want in the lower left-hand corner. There it is. So, now we have an indicator on the chart. We can see that it's going up. That means we've got an upward trend as well. Let's try making a trade up. We have an expiry time of 2 minutes. So that you don't wait 2 minutes now, we will do it like this. And just like that, we make it and let it go. And now we've come to the next common mistake: the desire to continue this trend and trade in a chaotic manner with the biggest possible deposit you can have. But no, folks, when you get those feelings, remember the two magic words: money management. Well, for starters, money management is a whole system of controlling your finances. We talked about it in this video. By following the commandments of money management, you are likely to earn additional income even if you make a mistake on one particular trade. Let's look at an example. So, two traders make the same trades, but using different amounts. The first one was following the principles of money management, but the second one was not. As a result, we see the following. This example illustrates one type of money management: fixed management. That is, when you use the same amount for every trade, all day long. And it doesn't matter if you have $10 in your account at the beginning of the day or 1,000. That is not the only rule of money management. There are lots more. And now the final boss for today is unjustified trading against the trend. If you think the trend is about to end, but you'll be able to make a successful trade before it does, I have a bad news for you. Look at this trend and decide when it's going to end. Now or now? Or now? Guessing is not trading. The trend could indeed end, but only after some important news or world event. And don't forget about our first point so that you'll be aware of when it might happen. Make a trading plan. Well, it's time for us to call it a day. To wrap up, if you follow our advice and don't make the previously mentioned mistakes, your trading will improve many times over. And I hope you will have only productive trades ahead. In other videos on our channel, we will continue to share useful information for traders. Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to learn more about trading and not miss any new material. If you're looking for a trading platform, try Binomo. Find out more about the bonuses and the benefits of Binomo by following the link in the description.